Hey everyone, welcome back to Blossom. Last episode we got a lot of stuff going. We've got liquid water here on Mars. So we got a water pump, we got a giant heater, we've got some wind power back there. There is a nuclear reactor, or at least a generator that uses nuclear fuel. We are pumping water into a tank, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, this episode I want to work on getting mobile. We've got this big rover over here. We can add more trailers to it. And then in here, we've got our printer module. And then there's also up here at the top, what is it? The crafting station. So we can produce stuff from the wagon. So I want to work on that and getting a mobile base because this is getting awfully crowded. So it would be nice to be able to get either some wind turbines or solar or something in a remote location and see if we can get a little bit more stuff going on. All right, let's build another trailer first. Another wagon is what they're called. Wagon tier 2. We need aluminum ingot and silver wire. And look at that, we got silver and aluminum right here, so we can just make it with all of our crafting stuff. So that's really nice. Our aluminum ingot is made in here, so let's make one of those. And let's go make a silver wire. That is in here. There we go. Now it drew directly from our inventory here, so hopefully the drone will go out and replenish. So we've got all of our materials. Just got to give them some time. All right, let's make another wagon. Let's go ahead and put it in the front here. We don't need it with the storage. All right, now the printer module requires a power junction and gold wire. And the crafting station is gold wire and a heatsink. So we need at least 2 gold wires. All right, 2 gold wires. One. Am I gonna have enough for the other? I am not. We gotta wait for him to go around and get some more stuff. See, we do need a heat sink and a power junction though. Power junction is chromium, which we are out of. And a heat sink we can make though, so at least we'll get part of it. All right, so we can't make the printer, but we can make the crafting station. Go ahead and put that on the truck. All right, we needed more gold and we needed chromium, so let's go ahead and go on a journey, and then it'll probably be replenished by the drone by the time we get back, but I don't really want to sit here the whole time. I wonder if there's a limit on how many wagons we can have. I don't actually know. All right, gold, and I did see chromium up on the hill, so we got everything we need. Well, we have unlimited range now because we've got a wind turbine on here that is generating more power than we're using. So I wanted to drive out a distance. And I'm not seeing any new buildings. I'm just seeing... Well, there's a thing over here. I'm not seeing any new shipwrecks or anything. It's just a bunch of ores. I don't know if all of that is internal, that we're just, 1,000 meters away from the base, if that's part of it. Looks like there's a blueprint here, though. Powered vault. No power connection. There we go. Requires 3.5 power. That's not bad. Okay, I'm transferring the power. How are you not? Well, I don't know. It's just draining me. Apparently it doesn't like me. Well, either that's a bug or I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get that guy open, and I am using up all my power. All right, let's see if this power vault works. I wonder if we're just too far out or what the deal is here. Okay, we're connected. This only requires 1.9 power. Transfer. Is it good now? Transfer exactly 1.9 power. Do I have to, like, time it right? Is that it? I had to just time it right? Alright, we're going back. We got a bench. Let's go back to this other one. I'm curious if I just did it wrong. First, what is this shininess over here? Thorium. Oh, well, we can actually mine it. We're gonna get some of that. Gotta get some of that. Well, I'm gonna have to replace these storage modules, aren't I? Because, yeah, we're already full. No wonder my backpack is full. Okay. Well, let's get this connected up. Let's see if I can do this right. Right, up to 3.5, and then we let go. No? Didn't get it that time? There we go. Okay, it's a timing thing. That's cool. We got a jukebox. Nice. Well, we got 63% power. I'm gonna go ahead and go fast. We'll see how this works. If it doesn't, then I just slow down at the end and we'll trickle in. I had gold on the shelf. Look at that. It's right there. I just needed to grab it. We have gold. Okay. Well, that's funny. Well, we found some thorium and we found some extra blueprints, so it was definitely worthwhile. That's alright. We can go ahead and make some from our backpack instead. Alright, printer module. Bam. So now we can access it and make all the things. I like it. We can even make stuff for our rover. Alright, sweet. We can build stuff mobile. Now, the question is, though, when I go into here, to our terraform analyzer, we are done on temperature. We have all the way up here to the storage drone, and it says it's done. Do we need to maintain heat with these things, or do we just get rid of them? Because are they running at all? No, it says completed, so I guess we just don't need our heater anymore, so I guess we'll just delete this? Okay, we'll just get the stuff back, I guess. That'll help clean up, but I think we need to move the pressure stuff. So what did I want to do? I want to... Let's see, we need more storage, first of all, because we're getting really full. Okay, we only need iron ingot for storage tier 3, so let's get more of that going. Alright, we got the stuff cleared off of the truck. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy back here. I want to put the big storage on it, the tier 3. Tier 3 requires titanium ingot. Well, we brought a bunch of titanium back with us, right here. Let's go ahead and use some of that. Hey, pressure stage 11 achieved. I feel like we're getting towards the end game here. Alright, storage module V3 on the back of the truck. Boom. And then I feel like I might just get rid of this one, and then we will put a battery on here. We'll just make this a whole battery car. So I just need 2 power cells. I think I got 1 power cell on the shelf around here somewhere. Alright, well I got 1 power cell. Let's go to our crafting station here. We haven't really used it. There we go. Alright, so this crafting station is able to use this storage as well. It's not even plugged in, but I guess it's in range. That's nice. Bigger battery. And bam. That's right. It's not going to charge until we hop in the truck. Probably getting power from the fan, though. Alright, what I want to do is I want to move these drills. So let's go ahead and dismantle them, and then we're going to get enough for a tier 3 battery over there, and then whatever we need to power it. Let's check this guy out. What do you use for power? Alright, so to move these, we need at least something that has 6 power, and I'm thinking about building another one. I wonder if we build 3 of them over in the distance. So we need something that supplies at least 9 power. I don't remember what this wind generator is doing. I think this guy's 6. Yeah, the solar panel here is 6. The wind generator is 7.4. Okay. So let's build 2 of those. We can probably just dismantle this and take it. Let's put all of that on the truck here. Let's go dismantle the other one. Okay, there we go. We got all the stuff on here for our 2 drills and our wind turbine. If we build a 3rd drill, what is that going to cost us? Terraforming drill 3 needs 3 pressure cores and gold wire. These were heater cores over here, right? Yeah, these are all heat cores. Let's go ahead and recycle those. Can always remake them. Let's see, put them in the end here. That's what we do. Heatsink core, there we go. We don't want to recycle that. But we do need some of this silica, so let's go ahead and grab it. And we needed some sulfur, which I think I saw on the shelf. There we go. I want to just try to use up this shelf items before we get our automatic storage taken. Okay, 3 more pressure cores and some gold wire. Go ahead and put that there, and the other 2 on the front of the truck. Alright, that's enough for 3, which is 9 power. So our wind turbine with 7 or whatever is not going to be enough. Or we don't necessarily need another turbine tier 3 here, though. Maybe we'll just go for a tier 2. Alright, iron ingot for a power junction, and that should be it. Do we want a battery out there? We probably don't need it, because we're going to have wind power that's going to constantly go. Alright, well the pressure generators can go wherever we want, but do we use all of this to get our power? To unlock stuff? I'm wondering if we should go to that garage that has those rovers, and then we can plug the extra power in there, and it can constantly feed it. Well, I clearly don't remember where that garage was, so that's a problem. We'll find it. But we're going to at least unlock this building. This is one where we had to have like 40 power and we were almost there. All right, what did we get for a blueprint today? A circular corridor. Okay. All right, here's our garage. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and start building some stuff. Because we want to get what's out of this garage. There we go, wind generator tier 3. We're going to put you right next to the base. Or not. All right, you can go right there. We need the wind generator tier 2 as well. Get you out here. So I don't know if you're interfering or not. We're going to go with that. Yeah, you're good. Okay. I feel like the animations clip into each other. Like you can legally place them closer together. But we got to go for aesthetics, right? All right, well, we're definitely going to have to get a battery out here. Yeah, because I can't just charge it. I was hoping it would, like, trickle in. But that's not going to be the case. All right, well, let's get our drills out here. Oh man, these drills are huge. We need 3 of them in a row. We'll put the power cords that way. Yeah, that'll work. Power is that using? A bit. I didn't even think of that. I'm just building stuff. Yeah, look at that. You can put these guys like on top of each other, which just feels odd. We're gonna space it out though. You know what we should do? We should be smart here. And we should take this, plug it in the front of the truck, and then it'll charge while we're just sitting here. Yeah, look at that. Now our power extender needs to come out here. Alright. Alright, and power from here into here, and we should be... Alright, there we go. Should be powering. Nice. Alright, what is it going to take to make a tier 3 battery? Tier 3 battery is 3 power cells. And we can make power cells, right? Yeah, we can. We just gotta go find some copper and sulfur, and we are good. We can do that right from the rover. Let's go find some copper and some sulfur. Alright, got copper. It looks like this is sulfur over here by the lake. I know that's gold right there. That's a new shipwreck. We haven't visited that one. I'm gonna go visit that shipwreck in the new rover, so that's gonna be the plan. Instead of our little slow boat here. At least those look fast anyway. I'm hoping they're fast. There we go. Tier 3 battery. Can I turn my lights off? Oh, my truck lights are on. I can't control that right now. Alright, lights off on the truck. They are a little bit too shiny. Alright, yep. Slowly filling up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the drills though for now. Alright, disconnect the truck, put it into here, and we should have enough power. There we go. Opening the door. Woohoo! Do we have to do both doors? Oh, we'd have to do both doors. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's a slow door. Goodness. Alright, nice. A bike. I like it. Look at that. We got the bike. Is it faster? Oh yeah, it's a lot faster. It's a little squirrely, but it's not going to tip over, it looks like. It just stays up. Nice. Awesome. We have a bike. Okay, that's rad. And we got a couple data recoveries. Alright, now the question is can it tow stuff? Let's put it on the wind turbine, so at least we don't run out of power. Hey, look at that. It can tow stuff, and it actually tows it pretty fast. Alright, let's get some flat ground here. Alright, 18 if I held shift. Yes, it goes down to 12. Yeah, this guy's able to drive and tow stuff around, and we are positive power too. Look at that. Nice. Okay, let's go check out this guy. Whoa, it's a lake. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, well we can drive underwater and we have wind power under here, so that works, apparently. We got silver ore down here that fell. Alright, let's get back out of the water. This is just awkward. Alright, we got all sorts of stuff here. Do we got a free wagon? Can we tow that? What are you? A container wagon. Grass, oleander, aspen tree seeds. Oh, requires grass, oleander, and aspen tree seeds. To unlock it? Really? What does that do? I don't know what this is. Can we steal it though? Yeah, we can. Well, we got a cargo module now. Cool. Oh. Okay, it's just a suit or a decapitated man. Either one of those. Looks like just a suit. Earth broke apart. Its fragments scattered like tears across the dark. Oh, that's not great. I didn't know there was that calamity on Earth. Oh, I don't think the bike has any power. I think it's our backpack. Because it didn't do a... charge. I think we are the power. Light was brighter than anything I had seen, any star I had recorded. Then it was gone, taking everything with it. Okay. The sun vanished behind the dust, darkness swallowed everything. Wow, this got dark. What are you? Rusted engine exhaust. We can get steel off of. Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't have our miner, so that's a thing. Alright, more steel, more steel. Looks like more scrap out here as well. And we have this electrical storm wall thing going on. So is that just like the world border? Is that what that is? Because it looked like we could go around the other one, but looks like this is just growing. Or what do you require? 3.5. Let's see if we can do this. Hey, I did it. And we got a chair. Alright, this one only requires 2. Yay! A table. A table. No, yeah, I didn't plug these guys back in before we left. Oops. Got too excited to drive the bike. Oh, 4 wagons reached. Due to power limits. Okay. It's probably in the description and I never noticed that was a thing. Well, I guess we can leave the wagon here. Yeah, we need to replace this with a wagon tier 2 so we can get another slot. That's definitely going to be a thing. I didn't realize we had 4 wagons. I really want to get that back to base. Do I leave anything? Probably not. I do want to see something real quick. If I take this truck and I put him here, am I able to do that? I can. Now, can I tow him? No, it does not move. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be the case, that it wasn't going to follow us, but I could hope that I could tow it. So that's not going to work. We can't tow our rover. Alright, our drills are doing the work. We're going to come back for our container module at some point. Let's go back to the main base. There you are, home sweet home. Oh, we got a lot more building area now that our drills and our heaters are gone. Alright, I did want to see... We got new blueprints. What did we get? A solar panel. Tier 3. Okay. Alright, well, we got solar panel tier 3. We'll take that. Hey, look at that. Habitat room, bench, chair, jukebox, and our table. All sorts of rectangular sections. Okay, we needed wagon tier 2. We needed aluminum ingot and silver wire. Let's do that. Alright, mining drill gone. Let's go ahead and deconstruct the wagon. Wagon tier 2, yes please. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take one battery off. I'm going to take all of that stuff off of there. We're going to put it on the front module. Alright, there we go. Now we have an extra trailer. We'll probably just keep the trailer here. I mean, I guess we can deconstruct it. It gives us all the parts back. Yeah, we'll get all the parts back. That's fine. Right, you can go on the shelf. Let's look at the solar panel tier 3. I know it's not as good as the wind power, but I kind of want it anyway. Alright, this requires tungsten ingot. Let's see. We don't have any tungsten on us. No. Can we get tungsten? Alright, well, we can't get tungsten until we get the drill to be able to do it. What is that? Don't we need like another drill tier something? Alright, well, next up we get the rover tier 2. That's nice. When do we get a better drill? There we go. Heavy mining laser is in stage 2 of soil. Alright, well, let's work on the biospray. You think I can move this with materials in it? Let's see if we can do it. Can we move it? Hey, look at that. We can move it with materials in. Good. How do we make a radiation cell again? Is it over here? Nope, that's uranium rod. Alright, well, I'm doing some organization around here. I got another storage tier 2. I got rid of the tier 1. They're stacked next to each other. They're right next to the other storage. I moved our smelter, or what is this thing called? Refinery, right here. Put in our junction tier 3, and now we've got another port that we can do something with. Alright, let's move our printer over here so we can actually start making stuff over in this area. So right here in this junction is probably the way to do it. Alright, our wind turbine can go over here with the other power generators. Boom. Let's get you plugged into the solar panel. And since we're gonna need water access, let's go ahead and get these guys moved as well. Let's just redo all the things. Alright, we're getting somewhere, but we are definitely not very efficient. This guy makes 2, and these guys make 6, right? So we should probably try to upgrade to at least tier 2s. Alright, gold wire instead of silver wire. That's easy enough. We got plenty of gold. Well, built just in time for the sun to go down, so perfect. I want to do a little experiment here. I noticed when you drag from certain objects, the cable is a different size. So this is like probably the tier 2 cable. Can we get stretched out all the way over here? Because there's definitely a limit on how far we could drag our cables. Let's figure out what that is. Okay, we can get to just past here. There we go. Disconnect is imminent. Okay, so we're right there. We drag this big, thick cable all the way over here. Do we get about the same distance away from this solar panel, or can we go even further? Yeah, look at that. Look how much further we can get this cable to stretch, because it's the thicker cable. Okay, well that's good to know. Let's see, this is the tier 2, and we have access to the tier 3. What was the difference? Let's see, gold wire and chromium ingot, and then this needed a heat sink and a processing unit. And what did the heat sink and the processing unit need? Processing unit requires chromium, and the heat sink requires titanium and sulfur, so there's a little bit of chromium that you can get back from a tier 2 to tier 3. So it's probably not worth disassembling. It's probably just better to just create another one. Hey, look, and the sun's coming up. I've been moving stuff and dinking around this whole time. We may end up building other stuff out here, so I want to get a proximity charger out here. Alright, we got our batteries charging up. We got all of this space now to build. Our water tank is totally full over there. Yeah, this is looking good. I like it. Alright, let's get this biospray tower going. That's definitely the quest. Alright, biospray requires a bio core and power. That's all we need is just a bio core? Alright, what does it take to make a bio core? Steel and gold. Okay. Well, we found our use for steel now. Good. Alright, 2 biocores. Let's build a couple sprayers. How big are you? Oh, not bad. It's tall, but it's not too big. Alright, does it just have a water port and that's it? Does it require power at all? Oh, it might just be water. Okay. Well, I guess let's put our sprayer right here by the water. Well, we need another junction, don't we? I don't know, let's do one right there and let's do another one behind it. We probably can get rid of this water line. I don't know what it's doing, other than we stored stuff. Okay, biosprayer is now available in the computer. Okay, we got it installed. Let's go build another one. Probably should just drive the truck over here, huh? I don't know why I'm walking. We have manufacturing. Mobile. That was the whole goal. Oh, it can't be too close to another biosprayer. I see. Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and move this guy then. Alright, let's do our other one way over here. On flat ground, just so we don't have a tilted tower, because that's weird. Alright, let's move our junction way over here. We should be able to split the difference, hopefully, with the power cord. Actually get this sprayer going. There we go. Using 2 per second. And how much does this generate? Only 1 per second. Oh, we're gonna run out of water real quick. We need way more pumps. Okay. Well, our pump only does 1 per second, and that sprayer does 2, so we need to get 3 more pumps online. Okay. What do we need for pumps? Let's see, that would be in our water section. Gold wire and power junctions. Okay. Yeah, I got 3 gold wire, now I need 3 power junctions. Chromium, that's gonna be a problem. Looks like we have some chromium on the shelf still. There's some chromium. Do we got any chromium around here? We do. Alright, we're starting to clear the shelves, I like it. Our footpads sound a little... I think we're getting mud. Our footprints sound different. Kind of sloppy. Soil stage 1 achieved. We are getting green blobs. Yay, green blobs! We are running out of water real fast though. Let's get these pumps online. You know what? Actually, in fact, before we start screwing things up, I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect it. Just so we don't get more soil stages and all stuff that I'm not going to be able to pay attention to. Well, hopefully the ponds are unlimited resources. It doesn't look like they're going down, so I assume this is just unlimited. We're going to hope that's the case anyway. Now, what do we need to do to make the junctions? What are these called? Extenders. Composite metal. Oh, that's easy. We got some of that over here on the shelf. This mud is cracking me up. Sounds so squishy. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting charged all the time. Let's see, yep, that'll go there. This guy will go all the way over here. That's not so bad for power and water management, I don't think. Alright, our water tank is full. All of it is powered up. We have plenty of power coming in. I think we're ready to hook these guys up. Alright, there we go. Our biosprayers are going and we are spreading green goo everywhere. All right, go green goo, go. You know what? I'm going to get up on the hill and we're going to take a screenshot of this. There we go. That's a good shot. All right, I think we achieved stage 2 on our bio. Let's go, where is it? There it is, terraform analyzer. All right, well, we are climbing on our bio soil here. We got our scanner module tier 2, auto storage tier 3. We have our heavy mining laser and a water tank for our truck, apparently. Okay, I don't know what we need mobile water for, but we got it. Okay, the heavy mining laser is going to require a power junction and radiation cell. We have the ability to do that. That's easy enough. Auto storage tier 3 requires a processing unit and radiation cells. That's pretty easy as well. All right, a scanning module tier 2 has 1,000 range and detects resource deposits and large resource veins. Can only be attached to a wagon or roper. Okay, well, we should probably install one of those scanner modules at some point, but that's all right. All right, install overlay tool V3. We need to do that. Overlay tool, how do we get to that? Overlay tool V3. We just need some steel. Let's do it. Okay, now we have the water overlay. And we are getting a little bit green on the planet. Look at that. Okay, so now we can see our water pipes glow. And we know how much we're using. So we're using 0. We are even, we knew that. We're getting 4 in and 4 out. That's easy enough, but nice to have the overlay. Okay, well, we did get stage 3 on soil. We are climbing fast. Okay. Apparently 2 is the way to go. So we got a water extender tier 2, water tank tier 2, and water pump tier 2. Okay. We are on our way, and we have a bio tower tier 2 as well coming up. Well, that will definitely be for next episodes. We're going to go ahead and just leave them there. But we've got a little bit of a green planet going on. It's a little lime. And it's dark, but we're getting there. Oh, this is interesting. Our coverage right here is 100% for algae in this area. Yeah, so there's a circular radius. Okay, so that's interesting. We have saturated this area, so we do need to do these guys in different areas. So I wonder if we destroy this, though, does our algae start disappearing? All right, how far can we stretch our water hose? Because we really should get that radius as big as possible, right? How far out here can we come? Oh wow, we can stretch water for days. Look at that. We can come all the way out here. So we'll just come right to this corner and we'll build a new one. Let's do that. Let's get our truck and let's build a new algae spreader out there. Yeah, so right now our soil has stopped. We built it up real fast. But it has just halted because there is no more algae to fill in this area. So we do have to get around the planet to get more spread. I like that. Okay. Okay, well, there is some incentive to move around the planet. We actually have to get these algae spreaders to get this circular radius of green. Otherwise, they just stop working. I actually really like that. Let's shoot for right there and let's see if it will reach. Is it already becoming sunset? What's happening? Keep seeing shadows falling here. Or is that growth? There we go. We got more spread radius. All right, well, we got a lot accomplished this episode. We got our base cleaned up. We got some mobile construction. We've got our drills over off-site. We were able to find the new bikes. We need to go get those and get them back to the main base here. And we got some biosprayers spreading algae all over the planet. So a lot accomplished, and we still have a lot to go. All right, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.